In Pakistan, Imran Khan has left the High Court in Islamabad after being granted special permission to mark his attendance at the entrance gate. The former Prime Minister, who's fighting corruption charges, travelled to the capital with a convoy of supporters. The court said that the hearing would not be possible amidst tear gas shelling and stone pelting outside the premises. Mr. Khan was accompanied by hundreds of supporters who tried to enter the court building but were stopped by security forces. The long-running political row has led to a series of clashes between the police and Mr. Khan's supporters. There was also a standoff between his supporters and the police in Lahore earlier as they entered a property belonging to the former Prime Minister. Some threw rocks at officers as they used water cannon to try to disperse the crowds. Our correspondent Caroline Davis has been speaking to Mr. Khan from his convoy, and she sent us this report.
In his armoured car, inching through the crowds, this was the start of Imran Khan's journey from his home in Lahore to the court in Islamabad.
This is a much-promised appearance, and it's on the basis of this appearance that his arrest warrants were suspended yesterday. Many of his supporters have turned out, as well as, of course, security, because his team have talked repeatedly about threats to his safety.
His supporters were adamant that even imprisonment wouldn't stop Mr. Khan's electoral chances. Mr. Khan has been accused of whipping up his supporters, making them into a human shield, stirring up unrest as he avoids court. If found guilty there, he could be disqualified from running in this year's elections. In Islamabad, security was building. The authorities have no appetite for a repeat of the unrest seen earlier this week between Mr. Khan's supporters and police trying to arrest him. The government have restricted rallies in the capital, but even as he was on the road, Mr. Khan's party officials called for supporters to gather. At the entry to Islamabad, the convoy stopped. Police said Mr. Khan's group would need to disarm. The crowd and traffic built. Amongst them, we found Mr. Khan. Are you more worried about prison, or are you more worried about being disqualified from running in the future?
It's not disqualified. Putting in prison means that they will keep me out of the election race right till the end of the elections. So I won't be able to campaign. That's the whole thing.
The government says this is nothing to do with politics and that Mr. Khan is flouting the rule of law. On the other side of the roadblock, police wait with tear gas. Mr. Khan was allowed through. The standoff in the courts and on the streets continues. Caroline Davis, BBC News, Islamabad.